All right. YouTube, family and friends. I got another one for you. All right, so this picture here is in my backyard. All right, I took this one 2020 September the 15th or something like that. I have it on my phone, but it was like in September. Me and my sons in the back doing our thing, playing around. You see the garage here. This is grass that's or I'm sorry, bushes and stuff, weeds. Of course, you can see it. But in the sky is what we was focusing on, because what we saw. Look at that. You see that there? Look at this. Okay. I did some scraping, some digging, and I figured something out. Now, you really can't see it. But what I'm going to do, of course, you got to edit it. You got to clean it up. It's going to take out all the mist around everything. We saw it with our naked eye. I was like, what is that? I thought it was a dragon, but, scriptures tell me, I think this is like a raven, because raven brings Christ. Brings good news. After the flood, it was life. Of course, Christ is coming. You know, he's bringing love to you, to his elect. The people that he choose to save. My thing is this. When you see this, you're going to understand why I say his elect. Because if Christ is here with these huge wings spreading out in the sky, spiritually, he's coming for his elect. That means I must be one of his elect, right? Just think about it. Now let's see. You will see why I said Christ come with wings. And you see why I'm calling this a raven. It's not a dragon, but you can see it. It's a bird, spiritual bird that they use. Watch this. I'm going to show you little by little. Look at that. Okay, you see the weeds and grass here. Now, what is this, family? You see that? Bro, eyes. Come on. A body. This thing is dark here. This is a spiritual thing that's flying in the sky. And you can see here. See, I kind of know what it is. I like to say thing because that's what we said it was at first until I did some further research. You see these? Those are wings. Huge wings. But I want you to focus on here, the center. Something is coming out of the center of it. See that? Something is in the center of this thing that's glowing. Yeah, above my house. All right. Here's another one. I kind of got it a little darker so you can see it. Voila. Why is this shaped like a cross in the sky? I can't fake this, man. You were just flying like up ahead, over ahead of us. We saw it, we look up, and that's what we saw. We're not worshiping no sun. We're not worshiping anything like that. Okay? Because he protects you and loves you anyway. I know the scriptures. I'm not worshiping the sky, but I'm showing you what's in the sky because God have signs that he give you in the sky. He didn't say worship the stars, the moon, and all that. You can go over to, go to Deuteronomy 4:19, and you'll read where it says, don't worship idols, sun, stars, moons, and all that. So I'm not worshiping. What I'm doing is seeing a sign of the heavens that's bringing wings to cover my family. So you got to know the scriptures before you call everything evil. You don't know the scriptures. You can't call everything evil, or we'll never find what's positive. If you out here calling Christ signs evil, oh, that's of the devil. Well, can you explain to me what is the signs that we supposed to see? And then compare it to my video. All the videos I've made, compare the signs of what God and Christ do, the Most High. What he do for you as signs. The devil mimicked signs too, of course. But mostly he used men to pretty much lie to you, deceive you. That's how he been getting us for years. These days, you got to understand what is good from bad, okay? See, in these times, in these days, these last days, you're going to think good is evil and evil is good. You're going to be confused with that thing. Don't try not to get confused. Do your research and know what you're looking at, all right? There you go. See, this is what I got in the sky here. Look at that energy. That's what he's bringing that in, flying in the sky. Go to Malachi 4:2, and you will see where the sun will arise, okay? For his heavenly people, and he will just for the righteousness, righteousness people. his righteousness people. With his wings spread it for you. That's what the scripture says. See, I'm not sitting back and teaching you guys to worship a sun. I'm not doing sun worship. All right? You got to know the scriptures. Now let's move along. Look at that. You see how the trees look now? See, I'm not doing anything. I just use the color of my phone. But what you see, this thing in the middle, in the center here, it does exist. It's there. And it's carrying something. The Most High Christ. Look at that. See? That's what it's carrying. You see wings over here. Look at that. And down here, you notice the color turned kind of dark reddish. What's Christ's favorite color? I told you guys already. Purple. These lights, these different colors brought it out better for me. The sky is blue. What's God's favorite color? Blue. So you got Yahweh, his favorite color is blue. Yahushai, his favorite color is purple. And all of a sudden, you see the mixture of purple because he was killed and his blood mixed in with the blue of his garment is in the scriptures. And his blood turned his garment purple instead of blue. So it became his favorite color. There you go. That's what it turned to. If you check your phones and you check pictures out, you cannot change 3 different colors. This changed on its own. You know, I'm going to do a little something for you. See, because I know I got non-believers. I know what time we're living in here. What I'm going to do is go to a screen recording that I have and how I change the colors. Let's see. I'm going to do that for you, and we're going to figure this out. All right, stay with me. I'm going to play what I have for you. Just pay attention. Now you see how it's coming through? You see what he's bringing? Look at the light that's coming out of here. See that bright light? That's not a sun. There's no sun behind it, or you would have seen that light before I had to show you it. It's a special light. It's different because God uses light. He lives in light. It stays light every day and every night in heaven. Did you guys know that? It's always bright. Look at this. Look at that. Those are wings. I couldn't make up something like this. If you think about it, why would I make this up? And if you think it's evil, well, I'm still waking you up, right? I'm waking you up to know that evil exists and God exists and good exists. If that's how you want to look at me, all right? But I want you to look at how I'm doing this. You see that? I can zoom in. I can keep the photo. See, this is a photo. Just like the trees there, the sky was there. It's a photo. It's not photoshopped. I can't Photoshop. I don't do that with a phone. But what I do use is my phone edit. Just like you have. Look, and zoom. You can zoom in. See, I just captured this. This capture shot. You see that down there, that energy? That's his blood, because his blood went down into the ground of that cross when they nailed him. Now, if that Bible not real, why do I get a picture like this? You got to explain that to me. Why do I have a picture like this? If you can't explain that, sit back, enjoy the teaching, and learn from it. This is a great experience for all right now. This is a great experience. You get to learn and understand that something is going on for real in the sky. Look how many people around the world is talking about what the sky is showing. You guys slow, man. Get up off your butt and wake up. Yeah, those are wings. Go to Psalms 91:4. God will cover us with his wings. That's what he's doing. He's here to protect you. Something happened to you, he's going to scoop you up. If you're righteous, if you one of his elect, if you follow the law, statutes, and commandments. I'm going to get a little deeper with this photo later, though, because when I kept playing with this and screenshotting it, I seen something inside of there. It wasn't just a cross. See, you got to understand that. It wasn't just a cross. See that? Now I'm circling it for you so you can see what's going on. That is him on the cross right there. Oh, yeah, you seeing it. You seeing it. This bird brought it in. And I did some digging online, guys. And what I found was some pictures to match another photo that I got, which is this one. And everything is from the Bible. This is where people get their pictures from, the Bible. And this is where I get mine from. That's all I'm doing is showing you my experiences. Remember that. I'm not trying to say, well, I'm God or, you know, God don't love you. I'm trying to show you that if you follow law, statute, commandments, you will get your office and you will see things. And this is just what I'm seeing in the sky here. I'm going to move forward. Now, here you go. You already see how I edited. That color down here stays red. I don't see it nowhere else. And it's darker up here. That's crazy. And guess what? Me and my 2 young sons saw this. We're looking at this with our eyes. No kid. I kid you not. Why would I lie, bro? Why would I lie? I can't make this up. Look, I'm not just trying to get a YouTube channel and get rich. Well, I mean, I could take these pictures somewhere else then and try to get rich. I don't have to deal with you guys. Who's trying to get rich off photos anyway? I don't know about all that. Too many people got too many negative things to say. I mean, don't get jealous of someone's blessing. Okay, this is just an office to help you learn. I didn't know I was even going to see that. I mean, it was an experience that me and my son saw together. So I just, you know, we read the Bible, so I'm the one doing it. I'm the father. I'm the teacher. All right, so I have to do this. You want my sons to do it? You hope they do a good job. I'm gonna have to help them anyway. All right, so here you go. See, let's move forward. Look at that. Notice it's the same photo. I just have different colors because different colors bring out different parts of the image to where different people can see it. You got some people nearsighted, farsighted. You know, vision is impaired sometimes. So if you look at this, what we saw, look at that. Now imagine what we saw. It'll blow your mind, bro. I saw this when it kind of flew in as we was playing basketball. Just flew in. I took the picture. And I'm like, go get my phone. This is exactly how we get our experiences. We have our daily time. If I'm not at work or something, you know, we playing ball, trying to enjoy ourselves. Christ comes around and give us a sign in the sky. It doesn't matter where I'm at because I got pictures in the sky in other areas. So I just want you to know that. So he follow you. I don't have to just go around looking for him and become a sky watcher. I don't even do that. Actually, I don't do that. All right. So let you know how when he love you, he love you. Simple as that. I don't got to sugarcoat God loving me. All right. All right. So we can't say this the devil because we all know Christ was on the cross. Okay. We all know that. And we all know Christ's supposed to come back with big angel wings. He's coming back. He's got wings. He's an angel. He's a cherub. Cherub have huge wings. Now you can see eyes here. Hey, God, he got creatures. If you got creatures that scare you, then that's up to you. You scared. See that eyeball in that? See, I can't make that up. It's flying in, bro. I don't know why the back looked like that, but that's how it looks. He's flying in, and this is what I saw. Okay? I'm a prophet giving you my experiences. I'm describing something for you like the scribes. Now here, I want to show you. See this area here? This hand is snatching off the cross. This means that Christ's spirit now is off the cross. He did a whipping motion with his right hand. Wow. And then you see here, see his hand? This is why you got the Hebrew saying, behold man, behold cross. You know, and behold hand. He has a hole in his hand. He's showing you that in Hebrew. This is why he showed it. This is why he's showing me that. I put it together. This is how I know it. Watch. Just stay with me. I'm going to show you. Okay. You saw this one already. Now I'm bringing it to you again because now you can see where the cross ends here, cross ends here. There's a hand on it. There's this other hand was on it. This spot right here was his hand being nailed and wrapped. So I think matter of fact, I know that they also tied his hands because his hand was falling off because I guess his body was heavy or whatever. So they kind of tied him up as well after they nailed him. So you can see a hand here and his arm swinging off the cross. Now how I know it, I'm going to show you how I know it. And you just follow along with me. All right. He's a cherub now. He got wings. Go to Exodus 25 and 20 and you read what a cherub spreading their wings, you know, towards the mercy seat and a voice coming from heaven. So the mercy seat is Christ because you're going to beg for mercy. Yeah, that's why they call it the mercy seat. All right, so this is what you got here. And you got this area here with cross in it. Christ is in there with wings and blood down here being brought in on a big bird. not a dragon. Voila. Look at this feature. You notice nothing changed what I do but the color. That's all I can change, and that's all I will change. Just to show you the clarity of this. Now you can see him here. The spirit of his hand here, whipping over here. See the spot in his hand? It's kind of hard to see. We're going to see it a little clearer with my other photos. That's just farther back. What I ended up doing was bring it closer like this to me, right? And then what I'll do is screenshot this and play with the color some more. That way I can see more. Look at the difference. Why do the clouds turn color? You see that? That's his blood. This is what you got going on here. And God was there to receive his blood. Okay? Look at that. You got to know what you're looking at. Pay attention. You notice evil eyes can't see positive things, man. That's why you guys can't see what I'm seeing. Evil eyes is not about to admit they see this. They want to wait to the last moment to be convinced that the Most High is here changing the world. It's up to them. Okay? Look at this picture. I want you guys to just look at it for a minute. Take a deep breath. Now understand what was in the sky. Yeah, I'm telling you. Now, if you go to Ezekiel 1:25, the scripture says a voice came from above wherever they stood. Then they dropped their wings. They dropped their wings. They always have wings. I'm not saying I heard a voice. But then again, if God, the way he do things, maybe I did hear a voice. Because it was in my head to stop doing what I was doing and look up in the sky. I just started looking around and I see it. The Most High was using telekinesis to convince me to look up and catch this image. And I caught it. And I'm sharing it. That's all I'm doing. Let's move forward. All right, here's that screenshot I promised you. I'm up close. There's the eyeball. There's that same image. Nothing changed. Just go ahead and move in. Now you can see where the cross behind them. See the cross? We all know our cross shape. All right, so you got to deny that. Don't deny a cross shape or so we can move forward. Okay, there's the back of a handprint with blood on it. The back of a handprint. You see that? Bloody fingers. Here's a thumb. Here's a palm. So there's a hole. Why that hole was there? Because that hole went through and through his hand. Then you can see the image of the cloud swinging his hand that way. You see that? Swinging his hand. So you got to know, if I'm in a backyard and I'm playing basketball, so God got to be using telepathy to get in contact with me mentally. Because I was in there. I was really trying to teach my boys some new moves and to get in shape, lose some of the weight because of COVID, you can start gaining weight. So we doing our thing. I look up in the sky and I'm telling you what God showed me. Now, I can get deeper with my conversations or the things that my experiences with the Most High. I don't have to. He gave me these photos to show you. And this is what I needed. And this is what I got. So here, see his arm. After it broke off, after he snatched off the cross, you see the palm. The hole here, it's a hole left back there. Snatches off. You can see the fingerprint. Bloody hand was on that cross. It snatches off. Same type fingers. Hole here. There's an arm. All right. This is what I found out by analyzing this over the years. Over 2 years. Period. Before I brought you this. You see that here? His arm in the whipper motion. Notice his left hand is still holding on. See? Christ was left-handed. He got a better grip using his left hand. If you turn your left hand upside down, you'll see a thumb right in this area. And his hand holding on the cross. You notice here? Those are dreads. See, Christ wore dreadlocks. Okay? And not dreadlocks, I'm sorry, because other nations wear dreadlocks, the longer ones, and they lock them. You don't supposed to lock them. You untie them. That way you can do, you can have his hair in the fro. However Christ wanted to do his hair. You can see blood because remember they hit Christ over the head with a reed. Okay, I know these are blood spots because in the back of his hand, it's the front of his hand, whipping across. Here's the back of his hand and his fingers. You remember he was up in the sky, so I can't see all the fingers. Come on, I'm just trying to analyze the picture here. And you can see where he have on his short garment and his legs bending with blood on him because blood was dripping down from his body, all of course, because he's upright with holes all in him and whoopings. So this is what you got here. That's what they put on the cross. Okay, see the energy around it? That's a cross. And there's a man. It was a man on that cross. Okay, he's cloaked with clouds. Cloaked with clouds. Yeah. All right. So he's covered himself with clouds. But when you start digging inside the clouds, you can see his image because he was more there than the clouds was. He just wanted to hide himself a little bit, just enough for me to see, not for the world. He's not saving everyone. Okay? My job is to show you that he exists and for you to have to believe me. You know why? You know why? Because God trusts me enough and loves me enough, and he knows that I'm an honest man enough to teach you the truth. And he wants you to listen to me so you can understand that he exists. That's all I'm going to teach you is he exists. So that means you have to go through a mediator to understand Christ is here. And if you don't want to go through me for this, you got to find another office. All right? Remember, he wants you to always go to someone to believe him. You got to understand it. Look at that right there. That's what I want you to see. He's going to judge us. Now, see all these misty clouds here? You're going to be judged. There's no way out of it. There you go. That was in my backyard. Simple stuff, man. Not too much to see here. Only that Christ is back. Let's go a little further. Stay with me because, I want to get to those photos, man. I have to show you guys those comparisons that other people, religious people, know that he exists, and the pictures they put up online for you to see and understand the scriptures. Yeah, so these are eyes. That's a mouth. He got the cross, spiritual crosses in his mouth. That's a beak of a bird. Notice, see, that's a beak. That's why I say the spiritual big bird. It's not just because it's dark. Remember, it's not a dark spirit. He's doing something. He's carrying Christ. Raven. Even Noah dealt with the ravens. Okay, because they're smart birds. If you look it up, the raven is the smartest bird on earth when it comes down to the birds family. I want you to know that too. All right, there we go. See? Christ flying in the cloud with angel wings. That's what I want you to know. See the scripture? Read that scripture. It's matching what I got perfectly. It's matching perfectly. Look at that color I found. See that? I got the color perfect. Now, the grass don't change as much when I'm using these light colors. Okay. I mean, the weeds and bushes, they don't, of course, they're green only. They got a solid. Now, if you look through them, though, you can see those same pink skies when I change the pink. See that? It's even back through here. So there's no way I can place this. Okay? This is why God gave me these images, because I'm smart enough and intelligent enough to show these doubters what I got. See? Yeah. I'm intelligent enough to show you guys that you can't make this into a fake. Now you got the clouds. Clouds is a different type of energy, so you can change that. Whatever color you can using that. See that? That's there. This is behind it. Now, since you know the picture is real, you got to now figure out what is this and what is this in the middle and why is the cloud doing this with eyes in it. That's what you have to figure out. What I figured out is that's Christ and he's here. More here than we think. Okay? Look at that. Here's another one up close. Now you can see it. Same photo. See his hand swinging off? That's a hole. He's trying to show me that. Okay? Here's his hand swinging. You see his shoulder coming off, and his hand swings around here, and he's taking off the other nail. Yeah, he get to do that, man. You see that? The spiritual, because, Christ have the Holy Ghost with him, so the Holy Ghost is always right behind him. Here he is in his human form. He's wearing that, what he died in. His spirit form is stronger and pulling it off. Right here's a hole in the back of his hand. Yep, that's what you got here. No doubt. You can't deny it. look at the blood on his feet. So the people that described Christ years ago and started making the cross and making him on the cross, they knew this is real. How they knew how he looked and what happened. They kept records. I'm glad it was smart people, man. They kept records. You know, some people felt like this was a bad thing even back then, so they kept records of what happened to him. There you go. So here's my picture. Here's an image that was created. See, you have his wings, bloody hands. Wings, we know it's much bigger, of course. This is up close. Bloody hands. Now, here I see dreads. So Christ, you know, of course he was a black man. It had to be with that hairstyle. They're trying to mimic it a little bit, but no, that's not his hair. All right, we all know that now. All right, here you go. That's what we got. That's my side by side. I want to let you know that. Remember, I'm not trying to get you to think that Christ don't love you. I'm just trying to get you to know how he looked. You know, his looks, they are important. It matters because people describe him. And if it was people on earth that saw him, he walked with people, so he had to exist. Or we got to throw away the fact that he walked with thousands and people. So it wouldn't make sense to not believe he have a look. How would they describe Christ? How would you know who's coming to save you if you don't know how he look? All right. Not saying he's going to have dreads when he come back. I'm just saying on here, it looks like dreads. We know how they look. Twisties and things. This is the head. Arms. All right. A body. Those are knees bent. The knees was bent because the feet was implanted on that stake. On that cross. Voila. There we go. You see that? Wings. He's on it. Someone know that Bible, man. They did to me, a heck of a job. Because I didn't even, I never saw this image. I always seen just a regular cross throughout my life. But when I saw this in the sky recently, I started looking up Christ with wings, and these started coming up. I'm like, what in the heck? Hold on, wait. This is a real sign then. Because someone else already knew Christ was coming with wings because of the scriptures. I knew those scriptures. I never put the image in my head. So image does play a major key because it can do things to your head. Now, this image here of Christ, I don't know if he's happy with someone using a different nationality of him. Now, if they was using that, if it all depends on how they was using that. If they're using that for their own purposes of controlling people, or was they using it just because that's their nationality and it's easy for them to make their nationality. But anytime you deal with Christ, you should deal with how he looked through the scriptures, not what you want to put. That can cost you a couple of stripes later. All right, here we go. Now you see the big wings. Try to get close as I can without leaving out the wings for you. Here's the blood. There's Christ on the cross. There you go. He's in a cross position with wings. See the wings? Huge wings. There you go. Why would I lie? There's nothing I'm lying about. And I'm just here to show you. Mine, of course, you can see swinging off that cross there. Oh, yeah. We got to understand what's going on. I'm trying to enlighten you to follow Christ. There we go. So here's my original. It was kind of dim outside, of course. Here's what I edited using that color to change it up a bit for you. There you go. I mean, hey, he's coming to save his elect. Go to Matthew 24:31. I'm telling you, he's sending angels. He's gathering up his elect. I must be his elect if he's showing me this, right? I mean, that's what I'm trying to show you. Guys got to know it. Look at this one. You already seen that. I got offline. Here you go. Look at here. Now you can see where you say, oh, that like it just got a lot of spots on it. Okay, well, you got blood on his face. You got hair. See the hair? All right. Here's a hand. And look on the back of that hand that's holding. Another hole. Fingers and the thumb. He's holding on the cross to hold himself up as he whip his arm off. See, here's the other fingers and a hole. I don't know what this is. I can't lie to you. But I figured out what this is. See that? Blood is on his hair too. He was bloody, man. Man, they did a job on Christ. You see that? That's the cross. You can see. You can see it. See? That's his handprint. The back of his handprint, bloody. Here's the front of his hand. Whole. That's a palm. There you go. It's in the sky. See that? The cross, bloody body, angel wings. Cross, he's bloody, angel wings. But being flown in with a big bird, a spiritual raven, right above my house. Now with this one here, you can actually see how the clouds look kind of reddish, orange. You know, those are derivative colors of red. You can't see it though. See, we saw it. I'm like, why is it looking like the sun's not down yet? And the sun was on the other side of us. Look at this light here. Look down here. See, this is the light of Christ coming in. That's why he come out of light like that. Here is his blood. And you saw that on the picture that I kind of enhanced. There was no sun over here. Look, the whole area was took up with Christ, what he wanted to do that day. And we saw that. And it, man, it had us going. We stared at it for a minute. We stared at it for a minute. See, we know what happened that day. We know what it did when it went off. You get the picture. See, I got your screenshot because I couldn't give you my eyes to see how I saw it. I wish I should have recorded maybe. I don't know. I'll just start taking pictures, man. That was my first reaction. There you go. Look at that. Let's move forward. I got some more pictures. Bam. See that? You can't deny it. There's the sky, but he took over the clouds, see, with this, to show me this. And it worked. I still don't know what this is here. You know, it looks like that's his judgment seat that he's going to sit in later. I'm looking at how it's shaped like a chair over here. You know, see, a wheel, I don't know. It's hard to figure that out, man. But I know this have light and that have light. Nowhere else. See, what I've done was to learn how to understand the clouds. See that hole here in the back of his hand? Yeah. Listen, if a person like me is trying to convince you that this is God, man, why would you run from that? I'm trying to convince you of something positive. You don't want to hear nothing positive, huh? You want to be convinced. That's what it is. You know, you think I'm lying. Look, that's the feet on that picture. And that's the blood on the side of it with a hole in it. I got that from my photos. From this one, actually. It was down here. That's the top part of it. Look at this color. Now, you want to know if I know if it's a hole or not? Look at that. And see? Fingers. See the fingers up close? That's the middle finger. Yeah, he's making that motion when he like kind of off the cross. And if you do that with your right hand, you will see that the thumb is over there. That's the thumb because it's the middle finger. Oh yeah, swinging off the cross. That's the face, see? Look at his hair. See what type of hair that is? Oh, buddy. There you go. Cross motion, because he was on a cross. Spiritual coming back with wings. He's bloody. He's letting everyone know who he is. So you can remember. That's why he coming exactly how you left him. So when he started doing his thing to you, you won't be surprised. You may be surprised if you're part of the people who done this when he raised them spirits up. Boy, look at that. Come on. Understand the scriptures. And you got to look at what I got you. Look at this dark one, bro. Come on. Look at the raven. That's how you know it's black. Hey, man, I love it. I spend all day teaching you guys. Doesn't matter with me. I know what he's raising me up for anyway. That's why I love it. He gave me the spirit to love it. Just him just coming around me and I'm breathing in his airspace. Gave me the willpower to teach. That's what he tried to do. There you go. Circle for you. You see the hands snatching off. You can't deny it. Can't deny that. There you go. See that? See the bird? Bringing Christ in off the cross. There you go. You can read here. Look, read that. Read that information in it. You know how to read. I know how to read. Come on, read sometime. Read it. so you can understand how this makes sense. And they just want to draw a photo of it so you can see it. That's exactly what it looked like. See, he's coming off the cross. I'm just saying the picture matches what I have in the sky. That's why I'm showing you that one. See, bird, he's holding the cross. Christ coming off of it, wings. I can't deny it. Voila. That's what happened in my yard. All right, so you see what I'm showing you. You got it. It's the last photo. Again, I'm just bringing you a quick one so you guys can understand. Some people out here is getting visited by Christ a lot. And he's trying to reach the other ones, the other chosen, the other elect, who don't understand that Christ exists. So stop following these evil people that don't have any moral compass. They don't have any idea what they're doing. They all over the place. The only thing they want to do is create chaos, arguments, throw you off of the Bible. That's an evil spirit. Why would anybody want to argue with you and argue you down about whether God exists or not? That's a person who's sick and they got plagues and evil on them. Don't follow them, man. Just follow positivity. All right? You get a spirit for a reason. You get a spirit of concern and of discern for a reason. Why would your spirit tell you, oh, my friend, oh, my auntie wicked, my uncle wicked, why I can't keep hanging with them? Why you think you're doing that? If everything's supposed to be wicked, why you got people out here fighting wicked? Why do you have to teach kids about a satanic Bible if everyone's supposed to just be wicked and evil? If Christ really don't exist, you don't have to be scared of a spirit that don't really exist. You don't have to be scared to the point where you need to teach them about evil first and ruin them. You don't have to do that. See, these people know that they're going to get punished later, so they're trying to get you to get punished with them. They don't have any other alternative. They're so sick in the mind, don't even understand that that's all they have to do is follow law, statutes, commandments, and God have a better place for them than where they're heading to. Because they don't want to obey. They don't want to believe in that, man. They're given over to the wicked minds. So they don't have no reason to think positive like you. They never saw any signs and wonders that have changed their minds. Up until now, what's going on is following Bible prophecies, and you see the world changing on you. So an evil person sitting back like, wait, something going on. I'm still not going to listen. Because they're stubborn. They're supposed to be made to die. They're fit for death. They're here to do destruction, doing the devil's work. All right, so this is my last one. I'm showing you. Let's go all the way to the beginning. Look at that. See, everything is real. It was put together by me and my family, so you guys can see it, enjoy it, and listen to it, and follow it. So here you go. There you go. Look at that. Voila. You see it. Understand it was real. It was in the sky. I don't lie. But I do love pie. We're the apple of his eye. You want to live and not die. Don't eat grease with a lot of fry. And look up in the sky. Bye-bye. Peace.